Out. One data privacy expert is asking you to be aware of how that data may be used. Justin Daniels joins us to talk about protecting your privacy, a topic that really affects all of us, or at least we should all be concerned about. Good morning to you, Justin. Good to see you.
Great to see you.
So, you know what's interesting is that research has shown and surveys that consumers do care about data privacy and their data, but their behavior doesn't exactly go along with that. What do you mean by that?
Well, let's share two examples. I bet you today it's somebody's birthday, August 8th, and let's say they're turning 50, and they put that on Facebook. Hey, I'm 50 today. Well, by doing that, you're also telling everyone that you were born on 8/8/1973. That's the exact kind of data that your medical provider is going to ask you on the phone. So if someone wants to potentially get at your medical records, they now know your birthday. Another great example, you go to one of those digital kiosks and you want to take a selfie of you and your family. And in order to get the selfie, they ask you for your cell phone. That's some pretty personal information. And do you know what's being done with that? What's the kiosk doing? They don't really tell you. So that's just two great examples of how people don't even realize they're giving away very sensitive personal information.
So I'm going to respond how I feel a lot of people would probably respond and say, it's too late. They already have everything anyway. So what does it matter?
Well, I think that it does matter because I don't think the general public always appreciates the kinds of data that gets collected and how you can take your date of birth and how you can take geolocation information and really create a very detailed footprint of what Justin does all day. From the time he gets up, he goes to Starbucks, he may drive to work. I don't think we've ever had that level of detail of what we do all day. And I think if you thought about it or really drill down into that, that's a little scary.
Yeah. So essentially, wherever you can, don't try and help the thieves piece together the puzzle of your life with information. So what can you do? What does that look like?
Well, I think the first thing is it's mindset. So every time you give out personal information, you're really unlocking the keys to your digital identity. So much like keeping our doors at home locked when we leave, we want to do the same thing with our digital identity. So assume anytime someone is asking you for your email to give you something free or to try a new product, think really hard. Do you really want that product? Because what they really want is your data so that they can market to you. Another thought is, for really important bank accounts, maybe you only have an email address that you use for your bank account and nothing else. That way, if there's an issue with some other email, it doesn't touch the most important types of transactions that you enter into, your financial transactions, your medical transactions.
I love that idea. We got to wrap here, but I do want to ask you, how do you know when it's too late and your information has been compromised?
Well, sometimes you find out too late when you hear about a data breach and you get a letter about how the company is going to protect you. So really, what I'm asking the audience to do is to really change your mindset, really start to think carefully about how I'm going to lock the doors to my digital identity and start to think differently when people want to entice you with a free this or a free that. Maybe you don't want that because the consequences of giving away your data are more important.
I love that mindset. Just be more mindful and intentional about where and when you share your information. All right. Really helpful data privacy expert Justin Daniels joining us this morning. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.